Yeah, I can relate. Finding out who my parents were turned my whole world upside down.
Well, I'm alive today because of your mom. She actually gave me a bone marrow transplant.
That's amazing. I'm glad she could come through for you. Family's important.
And now we're family.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. A new niece and a son I've never met.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to Soap Caps, y'all. Welcome back on into the channel, everybody. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend, man. Weather in some parts of the country has still been pretty beautiful, man. It is still September. It's not... The summer has already officially ended, but the weather is still pretty damn nice, right? And it usually, we don't see the change in the weather until about November anyways, these days at least. But, yeah, man, this is a weird week for GH. Today's episode felt like a Friday episode, and it kind of was a Friday type episode. For those of y'all that don't know, I did say this on Friday in a couple of my videos that we do have a small break here. Sort of in a way, kind of a big break for a soap. 3 days is quite a bit for a soap. You know, we don't get them very often. You had Labor Day and we had the 4th of July. So those are like the last times we had at least like 3 days in between episodes. And we're going to have that again this week because of the MLB postseason or baseball playoffs are starting up tomorrow. So there's in the major leagues, the first round of the playoffs, I believe, is a best out of 3. So the teams have to win at least 2 times in the series to get on to the next round. And so I forgot how it went in the past few years. If either team, so it'll be the San Diego Padres against the Chicago Cubs, it's supposed to be if either one of them sweep each other. I'm not sure if we're getting a new episode on Thursday or if we're getting a repeat. But I do know for sure on Friday, we're definitely getting, regardless of what happens if we're getting a new episode on Thursday or not, we definitely got a new episode on Friday. So we're definitely returning on Friday for sure. I just don't know if there is a sweep. If ESPN, there's another game on ABC on Thursday, another series, and just, I don't know. I don't know how that, I forgot how that went in past years. So we'll just be on the lookout for that. So I would just say be on the lookout if we come back Thursday or not. Check your local listings, look for information on Google, whatever, just to see if we're coming back or not. I'm definitely going to be on high alert as well, just in case I have to come back on Thursday for these videos. But I know for sure on Friday we're being back. But there's definitely no episodes Tuesday and Wednesday. And even if there's any rain, I don't know if there's any rain in Chicago or not. If there's any rain, it'll likely be a repeat they show. So it still won't be a new episode those 2 days. So we're definitely taking a little break here Tuesday, Wednesday for sure. But we just got to find out about Thursday. If there is a third game on Thursday, we'll definitely not be back until Friday. So just keep an eye on that or whatever. But yeah, that's how that's going to roll. I'll remind y'all probably in the last video that I do for the day how that's going to go. But so yeah, let's get into this, man, because giving y'all that information is already a long video in the beginning here. So first video we're doing is we're going to focus in on Willow. We're going to start with Willow right out of the gate. Willow runs into Nathan for the first time. She runs into Nathan. She hadn't met him, but she introduces herself as his niece. And very interesting, right? Very interesting stuff. So Willow introduces herself to him, and they get to talking. And little does Nathan know this chick is a loon. That's a good way to do this video because I was like, bro, Nathan does not know that this chick is a Looney Tune. Nathan, I know she's your family, but please do yourself a favor and steer clear of this bitch. Steer clear of Willow, bro. I am begging you, Nathan. Steer clear of Willow Tate, bro. She is bad news. Bad news. But, yeah, she introduced herself to him, and he doesn't know all about what's been going on with Willow lately, so you can't blame the guy for meeting her. He looked happy when they were talking, so who knows? You know, he might end up being like Chase, where he's going to be supportive of Willow, so you never know. He's definitely... it's going to... One thing about this, now that he's around, it's going to be interesting to see how that relationship is between those two. Will it be where he's more supportive of Nina, or will he be more supportive of Willow? He might be more supportive of Willow because he doesn't know her yet. So I can see it going that way. But it's going to be very interesting. That's why, in the comment section below, let me know what y'all are looking forward to in this relationship between Willow and Nathan, and how y'all think that's going to go. Is he going to be a supportive uncle to Willow? Like, let me know. Because this is super interesting. This is super interesting. A little bit later, we're going to go over Obrecht and Britt's reunion with Nathan as well. And I'll probably break down just a little bit of the stuff going on with James in that video. I'm not going to do a separate video on the James stuff, but definitely some interesting stuff here. But go on ahead and give me your thoughts. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. So caps, y'all.